Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It'll be on all the videos. I will put a timestamp where you can bypass this. Hope you don't. I hope you watch it at least one time, but if you're Crosswatchers, you watch for your moon, your rising, ascending, Venus, whatever it is, you can then just go there and it'll click you right towards where you want it to be. Okay. Now, again, July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and I will, of course, use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, we will do an overview with my Rider-Waite tarot cards and my, yes, I still have to look, Colleen Barron Reed the Good Tarot. Okay. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for you. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Have fun with this. Now, interesting times. Oh, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to, just to say whatever comes through. Not even try to think about it, which, that's a little hard to do sometimes, but let it just flow and let it just come out. Okay, so the weekend, yeah, we've been having a lot of the Schumann resonance. We've been having those white spikes. I am not an expert on that. I try to give you what I find, so just know that, but you could also do your own looking that up in the wide internet. But I do get the Schumann resonance, that spiky thing, the white thing. I do take a screenshot of that from the Schumann resonance website itself. It's in Siberia. So interesting times. We can all feel the energies moving. What are we having? This weekend is going to be one of those other interesting times too, because we have on the second, and remember, it's not a light switch that just goes boop, it's on, and then boop, it's off. It's more of a dimmer switch. So we could be feeling this first through the third, maybe even longer. But on the second, we have Mars, which is in Aries, squaring with Pluto, which is in Capricorn. So when they're squaring, it's kind of like they're egging each other on. There's kind of that frenemy type of thing. You do it. No, you do it. You get in trouble. No, you get in trouble. So Mars and Aries, both, the gods of wars, depending Greek or Roman, culture. And then we have Pluto, so that's the war energy. That's the going forth energy. They like to be, Mars likes to be with Aries. Aries likes Mars to be in that constellation. So it's just really very, let's go forward. Let's get this, let's get this done. Let's make some havoc, okay? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes, who knows? It could be a little bit disheartening too. Anyway, then we have Pluto in Capricorn. It is retro. So it's visiting spots that it has just, been in. And one of the spots it's very, very close to. It's almost like in that same little sweet spot. Remember when I was talking about February 19th and then, 22nd, the 222 energies? And that was something to do with the, it was last there for the United States birth chart in 1776, July 4th. Well, it's like it's either like a degree off or it's like a minute off, but it's kind of in that same sweet spot. So Mars in Aries, Pluto in Capricorn. We know Pluto, transformation, destruction, but then things have, tower card type of energy. Things have to be destroyed in order for it to be rebuilt. And I do feel like we're sort of in that rebuilding period, but it's not necessarily easy. So we've got those two kind of, going at each other a little bit. So we have that. Put them aside. Now we have Mercury, that's in Gemini. It is trining, and that's a very happy, that they work together now. Let's do this. Mercury Communication, also electronics. But mostly communication. Mercury likes to be in Gemini. Gemini loves Mercury. Very chatty type of energy there. Then we have that trining, so it's coming together with Saturn in Aquarius. And Saturn, again, these are the things that I've been saying about Saturn, is, Basically, it is illusion versus reality. So the weekend could be very interesting. Things could be, more and more revelations, more things happening, more coming out. A little bit of that, that Pluto and Mars could be, really, like I said, loggerheads with each other. So let's see what we have. So look for an interesting weekend. And if you remember what I was talking about, the song Aquarius, well, we also have the first and second. We have the moon waxing in Leo. So some strong stuff going on. Let's see now. Let's use our cards and ask higher power. Higher power. What's going to happen? What's happening for this weekend? What do we need to be aware of? What are the energies like? And let's see, what are the energies like? Card falling out. When they fall out, it's like they need to come out. Let's go ahead and cut. See what we have. 2 more cards. Anything reversed has stronger energies. The court cards, the page, knight, queen, king, they have dual energies. So let's see what we've got going on here for the weekend overview. This is the card that fell out. The Fool. Now this is reversed. So we have the Fool. Now this is a lovely card. I love the Fool. There's so much hope. There's just so much passion with the Fool. The Fool has been called to go on this journey. The Fool, people are saying, well, that's really foolish of you. But the Fool just says, I'm called. I have no other real choice but to do what I need to do. So we have a 0. 0 is God source energy. Numbers have meanings. Now, a lot of times numbers can be used for dark energy. We like to use them more for the light energy. So 0 is God source energy. The Fool, new journey, new calling, new, just new. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's going to be happening with this. I just know that I have to do this. The Fool carries this little, carries this flower, carries this little bag, and basically has confidence and just believes, even though the journey may be rough, at this point, the Fool is like, yes, let's just start. So something's starting, something changing, something is moving on. And again, the Fool is on the precipice, and we've all been feeling that type of energy, like, where are we going? It looks like he's about to fall, off. He's just head in the clouds, or not in the clouds, in the sun, just kind of looking up, not watching even where he's going. But we don't know. We don't know what's below. Maybe it's a step down into another level. Who knows? But that's the journey of the Fool. We don't know. We just have to trust. We have to have faith. And again, it's saying we're being called to something that we don't even know. We don't know the outcome. We don't know the end. Next card is, okay, now we have another major arcana. We have the Devil. The Devil is a 15, so it's a 1-5. Again, the 1 is new beginnings, new start. 10, transitional energy, plus a 5. 5 is all about change. A lot of times it's 555. We've all seen those, those double, triple numbers. Change. Could be positive, could be negative. The thing about this, as we start the new journey, the thing about the Devil is a lot of that is being ruled by fear. Breaking out. Do we break out? Do we even leave our chains? What are we supposed to do with this? The thing is, when you look at the chains are loosely bounding. So these whoever or whatever these are could slip these chains and move on. But is it basically, rather stay with the devil than go on the fool's journey? A lot of this is facing your fears, confronting your, just coming to face your fears. The thing about this is now, we don't necessarily want to stay in this very, this harsh energy here. The interesting thing when you look at these people, there's a feminine and a masculine, is they're no longer human. They're no longer fully human. They're being transformed into something else. So the Fool is saying, is saying, come on, we're being called to something else. The Devil basically says, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? Wouldn't you rather stay with what you know than maybe try something new, or maybe, try a new pathway? So this is, a lot of this is the, like I said, facing fears. But, you've been following me for a while. This comes up periodically. It's, fear is the tool of the devil, is one of the tools of the devil. It keeps you from following your journey. It keeps you from moving on to where you need to move on to, or where you're being called. Fear can keep you from your calling. Okay, let's see what this next card is. And there we have it. Again, reversed. Were they all reversed? I think they were. But again, we have that 5 energy. We have the Hierophant. You know that I'm not necessarily a big fan of the Hierophant. The Hierophant, to some readers, is saying you're coming to your higher calling, that you're being, that you're just rising above yourself. To me, the Hierophant is the business of religion, the business of government, the ruling of the religion, the ruling of government. Basically, very strict, very structured. So it's kind of like fear. Do we stay with one? Do we go on that new journey? So this weekend does have a lot of that. Does have a lot of choices for us. And, it could also be that many of us who follow, many of us who have, you've communicated with me, I do believe that, star seeds, indigo, crystal children, whatever time period you came in. And like I say, I'm from the old time period. There is some changes. We have some choices to make. Which way are we going to go? What are we going to choose? Are we going to choose the conformity of the Hierophant? Or are we going to choose maybe the freedom or the liberation of the Fool? I don't know, but it's interesting energy, and many of us are seeing this. So we have, again, 15, which is 555. We have that 5 energy again, change, change, change. Do we go with the changes, or do we not? So this is, again, this is structure. This is very, very limiting energy. The Hierophant is very, limiting. The Hierophant, and anything that you want to read about the Hierophant, it's kind of like, well, you can, get with like-minded, you can stay with what you know, or maybe you should try something new. So let's see. Interesting. This is, I don't quite know what to tell you about this. These are big, powerful stuff. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here now. Let's go on with the Colleen Barron Reed. I don't know why I have such a hard time with her name, but I want to say it correctly. And let's see. The Good Tarot, Higher Power. What would you like to tell everyone this week, for this weekend, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What do we need to know? Here we go. Now, you can also see the pentacle is skewed. So that could be, the pentacles, the sign of the pentacles, that is our earth energy, that is our money, job, career. It's also Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy too. So there could be, we're all having some strange things going on. So it could be money that is being used to keep us in fear. I don't know. Okay, let's see what this is all about. And now, again reversed, we have the 5 of air. 5 of air. Air energy is our Aquarius. I told you we've got stuff going on with Aquarius. Saturn's in Aquarius. It's our Gemini. Mercury is in Gemini also. It is also our Libra energy. Now, it is about our thought processes, hearing news, making plans. A lot of times, this is also the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords always has sneaky snake there. Somebody that is not honorable. Somebody that's trying to pull one over you. So this 5 of air has that mental conflict, that mental, what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to trust? What am I supposed to trust? The 5 of air leaves you spinning. The 5 of air leaves you not knowing which way to really go. Do I trust what I believe I know, or do I trust what I know I believe? So there's some real conflict with this. There's some real conflict. Not quite sure where we're going with any of it. I hope that I follow the Fool's journey. You never know, though. You never know. No judgment with this. but there is some mental conflict. There is some mental choices. There is, who do I trust? Where do I, what do I trust? What am I supposed to, where am I supposed to be going? So I would say that there is going to have some conflicted energies going on, but I do feel I am going to go, because this is the one that fell out, I am going to go with the promise of the Fool and say that things will be put on, that we will choose the journey. So interesting, of course, it's always interesting, so let's see what we have going on with this one. But this has some really interesting energies right here, and I don't know, which way do we choose? What do we choose? Okay, I will be starting the videos right after this, but please take a moment to do all that liking, like, go down, like everybody, like it all. But like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Pisces, and how are you doing? Well, let's see what we've got going for you, okay? Interesting weekend, interesting readings, interesting energy already. Let's see what we have for my Pisces. Higher power. What would you like Pisces to know? People that would view this video, what would you like them to know? Here we go. Let's see what we have for my Pisces. Yeah, I still feel, Pisces, that there's a lot of movement for you. There's a lot of business activity around you also. There's a lot of, just kind of like doing business. You're very honorable. I feel like there's a lot of honor with you. And, and you don't necessarily deal well with the people that aren't as honorable. Okay, these two, and so that means to me, when I see it say something like that, it means, oh, are you going to be dealing with people not as honorable? Not sure. Anyway, let's see. These two are reversed. Strong stuff. Here we go. First card is the Queen of Earth. Now, the Queens. Queens' underlying energy is water. Water is your energy, Cancer and Scorpio. And we do have Cancer and Scorpio going on right now. We're in Cancer. We just had the Cancer, or by the time you see this, we'll have just had the Cancer new moon. So there is a lot of that fluidity, that, that spirituality, that movement, okay? This is also, though, because this has the emotional energies too, but this is Earth energy on top of that. That is our Capricorn. Capricorn, we got stuff going on there too. This is also our Taurus. That we do have stuff with Taurus, and it's our Virgo too. So there is the Earth energy, the money, the job, the career. This could be about your home life too. So there is but this is a good energy. This queen wants to protect her home. She wants to provide for her home. She wants to give her home and the people that are part of her kingdom a good life. She wants to make sure that they are taken care of. So this could be one of those times that maybe you want to, if you've been thinking about, and I hate to say stuff like this, and I'm not giving you legal advice, but do I need to make sure that my paperwork is in order? Especially if you're going on any type of trips. Not saying anything bad is going to happen. It just feels like if you make sure that things are in order, it's kind of like you'll be able to come back and things will be in order, okay? It's like a weight is off of your chest. But I feel like this is about you taking care of your home, making sure that the people in your kingdom, the people that are around you are taken care of. Also, it's a very generous energy around you, and it's a very wanting to make sure that again, I keep getting everyone is taken care of the way they need to be taken care of. Okay, the Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Your next card reversed. The Five of Earth. Now, 5 has some change energy. We talked about that. Earth energy again, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The 5 of Earth is a little bit, so here we have this queen that wants to take care of everybody, wants to make sure the people she loves, including herself, is well taken care of. Then we come to the Five of Earth, and the Five of Earth is a little bit worried about money. The Five of Earth is worried about, do we have enough money? Do we have enough of the things we need to have? So there is some, there is a little worry about this that's not necessarily, it's like, how am I going to do what I'm going to do? So I feel like in this time, my Pisces, that you really need to, again, I don't know if this is paperwork. I don't know if this is just, I just need to make sure that, that I've signed my checks, I've done what I need to do, I've paid my bills. I need to make sure that my money situation's taken care of. I need to make sure that, I haven't missed a bill. So there's a lot of really taking care of business. I have to make sure that I just feel like there's taking care of business. And just really wanting to get down into that, okay? Now, it could also be maybe you're getting a mortgage, maybe you are buying a car, maybe you are making a large, item, a purchase. So it's just kind of like, I just need to make sure that it goes the way it is. And because, even though the Queen of Earth does like to have things luxurious, she also wants things to be practical too. So she's not really, so it could be, you're going and buying a new car or buying a car, and you're like, will this stretch my budget? Is this what I need? So there is some really looking into your finances, delving into your finances. And these two want to work together. There's a little conflicted energy here because the Queen wants, wants really nice things, but the Five is kind of saying maybe you need to be a little more practical. Okay. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Your last card here, the World. Well, this is lovely because here we have the Five. Now we have a 2-1. Two's crossroads, choices, coming together, partnerships. One is a new beginning, new start. 2 + 1, 3. Power of 3, celebration, creativity. This is Archangel Michael. Michael is the warrior angel. Okay, so it's kind of like these are very practical energies here, but now we have the divine energy here. This is where you kind of say, oh, God, angels, Michael, help me with this. Help me with what this is. I need to make sure that I get done what I need to get done. The World energy says everything's going to work out the way that needs to work out, and you're doing the job you need to do. That's what the World is all about. You're doing what you need to do. So have some confidence in that. Be validated in that also. You are doing a good job. You're doing what you need to do. Just keep doing what you need to do. Now, the World also comes full circle and says, this piece is now over. So if you're waiting for that mortgage, maybe you're going to hear that news. It's like this, everything is coming full circle. Things you might have been waiting for are coming to fruition. Now, after that, you start a new journey, you start a new life, you start a new chapter in your life, okay? And you might even take what you've learned and push that forward, help others with that too. So this has some, I want to make sure that I have this wonderful place for whoever this is. There's a little bit of worry. Can I really, really do it? The World says, yeah, you can do this. It will work out the way it needs to, the way it's supposed to. And it's not just that it's going to work out. Oh yeah, I've had that before. Oh, it worked out the way it need to. Fine. No, it's going to work out in a good way, the way it needs to. Okay? Okay. So, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. So you have a 5-2-1, 1-2-5 energy there. Let's see what we have here. Higher power for our Pisces, for whoever's listening today. What do we have here for them? What do we have? Something to know that it's from you. Let's see what we have. Here we go. Ooh, trapped in fear. Trapped in fear. So here we have that 8 energy. So whatever this is, whatever this jump is, it's this is more the 8 of, this is the 8 of air, the 8 of swords. This is you're thinking things too much. You're thinking, you're just, it's like, do I do this? Do I not do this? The 8, however, has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. This is stuff that you put upon yourself. Okay, I'm not saying that the that there might not be some validity or some reality to what you're thinking, but it's almost like your mind is just not trusting. It's not, it's not trusting that higher power. It's not trusting that you're doing what you need to be doing. Now, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, then it will fall apart, and what are the wrong reasons? I don't know I don't know. But if you're doing it for the right reasons, if you're doing it again for the Queen of Earth, and it to protect, to provide, it's going to really work. But whatever it is, whatever this is, it's kind of messing with your mind a little bit. There's illusions going on. The energies are so strong that can even, it's like a little a spark, a kind of something that you're always saying, no, don't listen, and then all of a sudden it takes root and it just sparks up. Okay, so that is, that could keep you from some possibilities. The thing about this is that it can also keep you from living your life. I am not telling you to go into debt. I am not telling you to spend more than what, what you can afford, because that Five of Earth and the Queen of Earth are very practical energies. So the trapped in fear is kind of your mind working against whatever this is. But remember, we've got the World card. We've got this. Things are going to work out. Ask Michael. Ask Michael to help you. Ask God to help you through this. Ask Michael to cut the cords of the fear. Ask to see clarity. Ask for clarity. Okay? So let's see what we have here. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that this is an easy energy week. Of course not. Mars and Aries, squaring off with Pluto. No, it's darn hard. It's a very darn hard, energetic weekend. But you've got these really good, you've got this really good solid foundation. You've got this, super angel, archangel saying you're doing, things are well. It's just that we're human. We are human. We live in the natural. And sometimes it's many times it's the natural that scares us. So let's see what crystal or energy can help my Pisces through this. Let's see. Aragon star clusters. Well, here, earth healing, grounding, stress relief, vitality. So your mind has all the things that could go wrong. The Queen of Earth is telling you all the things that could go right. The world is telling you, hey, you got this. The Five of Earth is, though, kind of going along and saying, well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. So let's see. Let me know, my Pisces, what this means to you. Maybe it's just that time. Maybe the timing's off, but you're on your way to something good. Anyway, take a moment to do that like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. That really helps. As always, my Pisces, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.